Welcome to another Tarducks weekly recap. Well, the week of 24th of October is about to come upon us, and this past week, well, we had some things happen in the world of Tarkov. We had Battle State continue their sort of teases of what's, with some sort of game they're playing. They're doing an ARG, augmented reality game, where they're dropping clues around the world. People are going to investigate and finding these hints or clues of something's happening. Also, this week they dropped a video that it shows the early beginnings of Killa and Tagila. It was interesting from a lore standpoint, but as far as any patches or any announcements about the arena, they've been radio silent. Hopefully next week we'll get something. From an other gaming standpoint, Modern Warfare 2 dropped their campaign for people who pre-ordered it a week early. I've been playing it. It's fun. It's Call of Duty. You get what we're used to playing from a campaign standpoint. A lot of action, great cinematics. Not going to complain too much about it. It's fun. The multiplayer drops on the 28th, and then we have the long-awaited DMZ, which is the Tarkov version of Call of Duty, I guess, or the Call of Duty version of Tarkov. And that comes November 16th, and that should be interesting to see. A lot of people are waiting to see what that looks like. I have my doubts it's going to be fantastic, especially the fact that it's free. We'll see what happens. Hopefully something good. Maybe it'll give the content creators, an opportunity to create some new content and bring some revenue in for them. There's some hype for Darker and Darker, it seems. That looks like a fantasy-based dungeon, I guess, dungeon crawler, possibly, from a first-person point of view. Those games really don't scratch an itch for me, but I know there's a bunch of people that love those styles of games. Seems like a lot of the content creators right now, the ones that playing Tarkov, everybody's playing a bunch of different stuff. We have Overwatch 2, we have people playing the campaign for Modern War. Everyone's sort of testing the waters with other content while we have this lull going on. This past week, from a Tarduck standpoint, JayBayBay's pod dropped. He's a great Tarkov streamer. He runs with a bunch of fantastic people like Amy, Dr. Lupo, Jesse, Mr. Gibbon. He talked about how he helped Gibbon track down the goons, which I still haven't found any of the goons. I'm not sure how about you guys are. Your opportunities of running into them. I also talked to him about his excitement for going to TwitchCon, meeting some of his people he's been playing with for years in real life. So this is Jesse, Julie, Hadzi. So it was a fun conversation with Jay, and what he has planned, he's going to play Tarkov until he doesn't enjoy it anymore. Right now, he's still loving playing it, so good for him. So what else? It was a busy week from a recording new pods. We had this past week Gigabeef, OnePeg, Jesse, and Julie all stopped by, recorded pods, and it was a lot of great conversations. Julie, she mods for everybody, it seems, and had some really great advice for people who are jumping into communities for the first time, and also from a modding standpoint. I also would add that she's Canadian, so she has an extra coolness factor with that. Jesse came on. It was good to catch up with him. I haven't talked to him since last Christmas when he joined me and the guys in the hideout. It was good to get his story, get caught up on a bunch of things he has going on. Talked about the future of content creation for him, his opinion on where Tarkov stands. So that's going to be a good one when that one drops. Sat down with OnePeg, another content creator that joined us on the Hideout Christmas podcast last year. So again, nice to catch up with him, get his take on what's going on in his space, how he started, his opinions on Tarkov, content creation, the mental health aspect of things. So that was a fun conversation. And then Gigabeef. Gigabeef is like I told him, he reminds me of the UK version of Veritas. The guy who comes with a scientific mind. He has great informative videos that he makes on all sorts of things in the Tarkov space. Talked about his state of where Tarkov is right now, and and just general content creation, where he came from, and he's looking forward to baby number 2 coming soon. So I guess that's really about it. Got a big one happening tomorrow that I'm recording. It is with none other than General Sam. I am looking forward to that one. I'm going to try my best to keep it on the rails. I know when he sat down with Dan at Christmas, Dan Exert, that was a wild one. So I'm going to do my best to keep General Sam focused, and we'll see where that goes. And tomorrow, Monday the 24th, I think it is. Yep, Monday the 24th. My pod with Deadly Slob drops. If you don't know who Deadly is, you haven't been, in the Tarkov space very long. He's a great content creator from Eastern Canada. He's been doing this for almost 8 or 9 years at least. He's made all the Tarkov videos. He is part of the Woodsman with Markstrom, Cotton, Katie, and Pep. All fantastic content creators in their own space. And Deadly talked about his starts, being a content creator for this long. He's comfortable, but he wants to focus on what he can do down the road. So yeah, it was a great a great discussion. And that's all that we have for this week. Please remember to go and support your favorite content creators, even just lurking in their streams. It goes a long way. Just have it running in the background. Drop a like to some of their videos and leave a comment. It all helps, and it doesn't cost you anything. So I guess with that, you guys all have a safe, wonderful week, and be kind to each other.